Let's get it, jerk boys. In 3, 2, 1.
Oh, we back?
Man, a whole
Hey,
rock
you
star.
know what it is.
I just realized that you are.
Let's get it.
I don't like your
Energy, your energy, you hater.
I don't like your energy,
You hater.
Dang. And we back.
And we back.
And we back. And we
Go on,
back.
second one. It's been a minute, man.
It's been a minute.
Hey, yo. How you guys doing? It's yet
Coming
another.
back into that, though, it's weird to be back inside.
Yeah, the
What?
world tour was good. How you guys doing? You already know what it is. Another episode of Just a Regular Podcast. You already know who it is. It's AOC, Laughing Loudly. And to the left of me and the right of ya.
Yo, it's your boy Rem, a.k.a. Rem de la Creme, a.k.a. We inside. We was outside. We just came off the world tour. Rem, that's another a.k.a.
And to the right of me and the left of ya.
Yo, NF de este lado, entregado, como siempre. Vamos a lo que vinimos, mi gente.
Woo! And as always, we magical.
Tidy, baby.
Magic.
Iconic, bro.
I had to do it.
That's going to last a while. That's going to last a while.
Shout out Delaney.
Shout out
man.
Delaney one time, bro. Yeah. Magic.
That was
He
good.
killed me with that one, man. He killed me.
He said, for the kids. As always, behind the curtain, well, not always, because we've been outside, but in the home base, behind the curtain, we got the
Lawyer!
and any while she's gonna get a.
Whoa!
We try not to curse. How you guys doing, man? We back inside.
We back inside
But
because
they
it's
still
cold outside.
And I'm still high.
Whoa. Yeah.
No, it definitely
Put
got
on the hoodie.
a little cold
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah. It's a little jerk.
I feel like just yesterday I was like outside chilling, shorts, nothing. Today I'm like, whoa, I need a whole coat.
Yeah. Out of nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree.
like, what happened today? It was like the weather just was like, oh, okay, summer.
Y'all been complaining
Better
about
than-
heat for a while now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't gotta be like that. You don't gotta. You could gradually. You know what I'm saying? It's like take that.
Maybe it's the storm that's happening or the hurricanes that are happening. Maybe sending
Yeah.
cold wind up here, mixing with the heat, creating some friction. Maybe we gonna get a little storm.
And if that's
Hopefully
scientist,
I wish that would have been cool. But nah, maybe we're gonna get a little storm up here, man.
Hopefully not.
What you complaining about, man? You got the truck,
A
man.
little rain is good, but I don't want no storm, man.
Yeah, storm. Yeah.
I gotta go shoot around sometime.
I want enough rain to feel comfortable at home with my lady, but I don't want more rain than the Wi-Fi going out. We good.
Word.
Yeah.
You don't
I
like
feel
the
ya.
power going out?
I actually don't mind it. I did that for the effect of the thing, but then I thought about it. I'm like, wait, no, that's not true. I'd be all right with the power going out. To be
Yeah.
honest,
Same.
water is key for me though. If there's no water, then I'm like, okay, that's
You
a
start
problem.
panicking.
Yeah. You know I'm fat, man. My greasy
Yeah.
fingers. I can't.
It's like
I
two
can't
things.
wash my hands.
It's like two things you need. You need water and you need candles. Get you hella candles.
Get you, yeah. And you know our ladies, all three of us. I think they fall in that category. God bless them. They don't lack with the candles, with the smelly candles. So and the incense. So
Do they do the wick? Have you had the wick candles? They make that sound.
the what do you mean the wick candle? Like
It's a
like a
certain
wick, like the
candle.
little.
It makes a sound like that type of sound.
It's
really
crackly.
cool.
Is it
Yeah, it's a
crackly?
crackly sound,
Yeah.
Those are fire. I don't
It's
know if they're
with
wick.
with the
but-
3 thing. I don't know the brand, but with the 3 thing, I just know they smell amazing.
Yeah, they smell amazing.
Yeah, and then the incense, I didn't know I could be so much into incense before my lady. And my dad used to put that around the house, and I would always be like, "Yo, what is this? Where are we, man? Like, what?" I don't wanna throw those jokes. We don't keep it family type. We don't want nobody feeling some type of way. But I'm like, damn, where are we, man? Like,
It's supposed to cleanse the energy around you.
yes,
And it
but
brings sometimes good smell. Sometimes I'm like, yo, I don't know. I
I'm
don't
like,
like that
You gotta
one.
smell them before though. I pick them out, smell them before.
Yeah,
if I like the smell.
yeah,
or-
we do that too. Now we
Some of them
buy
joints
little
smell
cones
strong
too.
as
They got little
hell.
cones.
yeah.
Little
yeah,
cones,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
and they it's a little more smoke, but yeah, it smells good all the same.
Yeah, and the sage life, you already know. Well, same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They take care of us, man. God bless our ladies.
Shout out to the
ladies.
ladies one time.
Cleanse the
son.
surroundings one time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
All right, we got those brownie points out the way. Let's get into the conversation. No, I'm
Get to the bullshit.
What?
Nah, I'm playing.
No, but earlier, you shouted out Delaney, right, with the magic
sir.
thing. So I
Magic.
think I don't know. We should talk about. Let's just talk about the guests.
Word, man. So, I want to say I'm gonna speak for myself, but I think I'll speak
Nah,
on
speak
behalf
for us, bro.
on behalf of my.
Speak for yourself.
Damn, bro.
Speak for
damn,
yourself,
bro. Interrupt, yo.
Sorry, go ahead.
So I just want say thank you to our guests so far, man. Like Manji, my mom, Delaney. Every guest was different. You know what I'm saying? But they were great in their way. You know what I'm
They
saying?
all
The
brought
things-
something to the
Yeah,
table.
they all brought something that was motivational, creative. You know what I'm saying? They obviously, all three, I feel like help a lot of people with the things they do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Music,
facts.
motivation, just different things. So shout out to them, man.
Cha-cha, man.
Facts.
Yeah. And for anyone listening, you know what I'm saying? We're down to invite some guests on the show, man. But like, let us know. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Yeah.
we need I would say, to say the truth, we need those type of people that are like, you know, bringing something to the table, not only to help like us, cause I learned something from each guest,
Likewise.
but also to like help other people that didn't know about them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah. It should be a trade of information. You're right. It should
Yeah.
be. It should be like, they have their thing. Basically, I feel like, at least for me, like the requirement would be like, come with something to talk about, and that something to talk about should be what you do in life. So if it's so generic that you feel like you don't have anything to talk about, you got a bigger problem than not being able to get on the show. You got to
Yeah,
figure
that's
out something to do for yourself, right? But you got a nice hobby that you do. Whether it's at the level of a hobby, it could be a passion, a career, whatever you do, and it helps in any way or just does something for you. Hit the DMs, talk to us.
it is out.
Yeah, exactly. As long as it makes sense, I think we can
Yeah.
figure something out.
I think so. No, I agree. Definitely shout out to like the people that were on, bro,
Yeah,
because I think we all learned something from all of them.
Yes.
But it was also the experience of being able to have a fourth person on the pod with us that was like
was
pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And a different experience. I feel like we got so used to this that going into that, I don't think I was nervous. I don't think you guys were nervous.
No.
But I definitely was kind of like wondering how it would go because the dynamic that we have, we are already kind of like stapled to. So like adding a fourth person was like,
It's almost like you can't expect that same dynamic from the next person, but also you don't.
you shouldn't.
and
You really
you
shouldn't
should, yeah.
because you're gonna, the plan is to bring all types of people on here, right?
Yeah.
So when we're talking to people, we're gonna talk to many different personalities that
Right.
we don't know exactly what they're gonna drop on the podcast, right? So you
Yeah.
kind of have to just be flexible to that.
We gotta buy a metal detector.
What kind of people
What
do you
the
think
hell?
we're gonna be hanging
I
out
don't
with?
know. I don't know who's gonna land here, man.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool having them on, and I learned a lot from Manji, la psicóloga,
Facts.
and then from Delaney also. So I thought it was pretty cool, man. I'm looking forward to the next couple people that we're gonna bring on. You were basically in charge of that, and I applaud you for that because like
Yeah, we're gonna shout you out,
you
bro.
coordinated things properly, and I appreciate you being able to do that.
Thank you, bro.
That's not something that just anybody's gonna like coordinate and be on top of. So
yeah,
thank you.
and kind of not chase the people because I don't feel you chased anybody, but you were definitely diligent on. All right, you want to be here. When is this happening?
Yeah.
X, Y, Z to make it happen. So
Yeah.
I applaud you on your hustle.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And if we look back at it, all right, stop. And if we look back at it, right, neither of the three they all had their own thing, but it was still the energy of, okay, let's find out what you do, and we're just as excited as the audience, kind of get into you to what you do a little bit more. You get into what we do a little bit more. We just chop it up, and it's just a overall good time. Like you said, we step out of our general dynamic, which is great and I love, but we just keep expanding in a way. I would say. Mm-hmm.
It's we're in. This is the comfort zone, right?
Yeah.
And then we just did something that was like, I don't personally think it was uncomfortable, but different.
Yeah.
Right. I think it'll be uncomfortable when we invite a guest that none of us know.
Yeah.
And we have to kind of like just talk to them and engage with them, not knowing anything about them.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we knew all three of the guests that that came on so far, and it was a little more like acceptable. Where it's like you don't feel nothing. You're just kind of like, oh, I know this person. I'm chilling, but definitely different than what dynamic we already provide.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. It was dope. We did an episode at the beach. That was different.
That was very different. That location was dope.
I was ready to dive in the water, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm regretting it right now because now it's cold, and I'm like, man, that was probably
Stuffy nose would have done me.
Last time for this.
Oh no, you're saying you regret it because now it's cold.
Yeah, now it's cold. I could have dove in that water and got my last splash for the summer.
Damn.
If only we would have known.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda. The beach was dope. Definitely bringing out the ukulele. La psicóloga Emma, she just had bars and bars and bars.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Yeah, she should have been a rapper.
Should've.
You know what's crazy?
She is.
Facts.
The album coming soon, man.
You know what's crazy? I saw the episode and I'm like, if we break this into pieces, this could be her reels. This is what she does. That just shows you what she does. She go in there and become a nervous wreck. Not that any of them did, and that was very dope how fluid that was, you know what I'm saying, the conversation. But she just kept hitting you with siempre con barras,
Yeah.
It was just bars on bars on bars. And then if you watch her videos, like I saw the video, the latest one that she put out today. And if you haven't seen her stuff, you can look below in the description. We always got the link there. Yeah. But just kind of the change in scenery. I'm not going to get into it too much because you guys should go see it for yourselves. But how comfortable she is in her space and what she's doing, man, I love it, man.
Word, man.
Yeah.
Word, man. I always knew she had it. I just I didn't know if she knew she had it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, she knows she got it.
Yeah.
But
she knows.
I guess, she knows she got it now.
Yeah.
She used to know she had it, but it was nobody telling her, yo, let's do this or do that.
Right.
It was just her just being like, yeah, I got it if I need to use it.
Yeah. I'm equally impressed not only by that, right? That part first and foremost, because if she didn't have a message to spread, what's she really talking about? But not just her messages, because just from knowing her in a personal life, I know she's like that. You know what I'm saying? But her adaptability to the technology, man, and the way that a person kind of grows on the internet nowadays. That was never around her time. That wasn't even around our young times. That's more of like a later type, like now time type of gimmick where you put the short videos to draw the people in, then you put your full video, those feed the full video, XYZ. how quick being a person that's from just a different era than us. Excuse me. I still battle with my dad trying to get him to use emojis properly. You feel me? So yeah, your mom don't struggle with any of that at all, man.
Yeah, keeps her mind sharp, man. So,
Yeah.
And that I guess writing and reading helps
Keeps
with that,
her,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
A lot of the technologies that she's using are things that we know how to use, but we're still in the stages of learning them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I see what you're saying. It's like, damn, she's adapting like
like
very
that,
quickly.
like that.
But she's a very smart lady. So smart people normally are able to pick things up and just start running with it.
Yeah.
Because they learn how to maneuver around things really quick.
I guess she's good at adapting.
Yeah.
And since you adapt, you fail to adapt, you ultimately die. Not
You
maybe
die.
not.
You die.
Maybe not
The
even.
word is you die.
Maybe not just physically, but just whatever thing you had going on in society. Anybody that's promoting their podcast through the newspaper, I mean, I'm sorry to tell you, I don't know where you're at.
You're not gonna get a lot of readers.
Yeah.
But to your point on that,
Don't
look,
do that.
I think it's a big deal that people understand that the moment you stop learning, that's when you start dying.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you're like, yo, I can't learn anymore. I'm too old to learn, or whatever it may be, the excuse that you're trying to use. That's when you start dying. Because in order for you to stay alive, you have to keep adapting to life, and life keeps changing, and things become different constantly and never stop. At least for me, I'll say, like, I feel like ever since I came to the United States, it's always been a different stage. Always something new, something like, you got to learn this, you got to learn that. It's like, I mastered that. Doesn't matter anymore. This is the new thing. Like, but I just got it. Like, I just got the hang of MySpace. Let me use it, right?
It's like coming
like
late
that.
to a trend type thing.
Yeah, so it's like you're constantly having to adapt to a new way of doing things. And that's okay, bro. That makes life exciting, and it makes you so you have something to look forward to, which keeps you alive. It's like almost giving you purpose, especially for the people that don't have a purpose. Like, at least adapt to like the new technologies and new things that are happening for your own, like, remaining time here.
Yeah.
Because if you don't learn, you're just gonna like disappear into the unknown. Like you're just gonna vanish.
Yeah.
Which is okay too if that's what you want. Like if that's what you want,
you're looking for, yeah.
disfruta.
Yeah, but I feel like knowledge creates drive. Because let's say you want to do something, or you think it would be nice to do something, and you don't know if you fully want to do it. I think the make or break moment is when you actually search for the knowledge on how to do it.
Get the knowledge, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're like, okay, that's way too much risk or work for the reward that I want from it. Or this is what I got to do I'm there. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. So knowledge kind of paints the picture more for you, or it paints a full picture rather than just an end goal to something that you might want to do or you've always wanted to do, and then you see the knowledge around it, and it might be some nasty stuff going around how that final product or art is made, and you don't want to be part of that. And then regardless, knowledge gave you the answer. Do you want to keep doing it or not? So it keeps you working towards something. I would say.
I got a question. Do you think
hit them with the bars?
Do you think you can achieve knowledge, or like you said, my mom is she's a smart person. So a person that may not consider themselves to be smart, do you think they could achieve knowledge with just being consistent, right? I don't want to get into consistency. I'm just saying. Like,
you mean acquired?
Yeah,
knowledge?
acquire. Sorry, I'm high.
I feel like what makes a person smart. I know it's gonna be like, that's not what I asked you. You're not being direct, but I'm gonna circle back to what you said. I feel like part of being smart is being curious, right? So you're talking about if a person stays, I know the word consistency.
My favorite word.
A person stays consistent learning about a subject, right? They're staying there. There's a reason they're doing that. They're curious about something around it. They're curious where it might lead if they stay consistent. They're curious about the next part of what it is they're learning. Regardless which one of those is true, the word curious is present. You know what I'm saying? They're curious about something. The end result, how far they can go, before they break or they don't want to do it anymore, what they are learning. So I think what makes a person smart is being curious. So I think, to answer the question, I don't think you having knowledge on something is what makes you smart, right? But if you have knowledge on something, you have to go acquire it, and that's what makes you smart. Knowing better than to not bother, knowing better than to just sit down and not bother with learning anything, and being like, no, let me learn something, and then whatever something that is, that's for everybody to figure out.
But then you gotta do something with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the things Manji mentioned on his episode. It's like applied knowledge. Right, so you have the knowledge, but you got to do something with it.
Yeah,
that's what really counts. A lot of people know a lot of things.
Yeah,
but they still sit at home and just die on their couch every single day. Right.
Word.
So you have knowledge, but you don't do anything with it. So that's useless. That doesn't make you smart. That just makes you a person who has knowledge on a topic or subject or something, but you're not really doing nothing with it. If you're truly smart, you're doing something with your knowledge. You're providing it to other people, or you're creating something with it, like that. Not saying that what you're saying is wrong.
No, they're different things.
Yeah, but I do think that makes you smart also.
Yeah.
Like when you have knowledge and you apply it to test it, because smart people are not afraid to fail.
No.
But not dumb. I don't want to say that either.
People without knowledge.
Yeah, but like someone, like if you're smart, you know that the only way for whatever you're trying to create to be possible is for you to attempt it, fail at it maybe, right? A couple times until you figure it out. And then you're going to figure it out, and then you look like a genius to everybody. But you already felt smart
way
3 failures ago.
You had to feel smart to keep going past everybody not believing in you.
Exactly. Like you felt like the Elon thing with the rockets, right? Like he tried this whole rocket, sending it to outer space and bringing it back, landing it like 3 times. Everybody's judging him, like all the investors and everybody else is like, oh, he's so stupid, he's just going to keep wasting money. But he in himself is saying, I'm smart as fuck because I'm going to keep trying this until I figure it. I got this. And then he got it. And now he's getting loans after loans after loans after loans to keep his company going.
Yeah.
Right? So who looks like the smart one after all the failure? The smart person. He had the knowledge. He applied it.
Yeah.
He was able to successfully do something. Now, if you have that knowledge and you're just like kind of sitting on the couch or,
Vago.
Not doing anything with it in general, not that makes you stupid, but it is kind of stupid what you're doing because you're wasting
it's about what you're
knowledge
doing
that you
collectively
have.
To your life. Yeah.
That doesn't make you a stupid person. It makes you lazy. I definitely think it makes you lazy. But it is stupid that you're not using it. Because why wouldn't you be putting that knowledge to work or like moving it or kind of enhancing and maybe getting more knowledge around that topic, developing your brain, keeping yourself alive?
Yeah, it's like staying alive. I'm staying alive. All right, stop. And I'll pay
Lawyer. We already got sued.
Lawyer. Yeah, that we need to get paid for endorsing this. No, all right, leave it alone. But yeah, no, you're right. It's working towards something, right? It's more rather than staying stagnant.
Yeah, every man has to have a purpose. Every human, not just every man, but like every human has to have a purpose in order for them to like keep going in life.
The will to keep living.
Like if you don't have a purpose, you kind of just start dying out. You start getting bored with life.
You
start hating your job. You start hating everything around you.
You get to the point. I'm just good. I think I'm okay whether I'm here or I'm not here.
You're like this.
I don't know.
But yeah, I think you got to have a purpose or a goal or something that you're trying to go after for you to stay alive and keep strong and keep your energy up. If you don't have nothing that you're going after, like you like every day just
so dull. That's
there's got to be a plan. If there's no plan,
then you're ready to walk out.
You might not even have a plan yet, but as long as you know that there's something you want, your brain starts trying to create a plan towards getting that, and that's good enough.
You have stimulation. Keep it moving.
It's like, what do I want? I want that. How do I get that? I have no idea, but brain, do something about it, and then the brain just starts connecting the dots and getting information, that knowledge. you start applying it, you start taking a step every single day towards that goal. And as long as you keep looking at that goal, you go, I'm coming after you. I'll be there soon. Don't go nowhere.
Right. And the second part of this is not assuming that it's easy what you want to do. Just be realistic, but do assume that not doing it will always be worse than attempting.
I agree with that.
I like what you said. I think we were talking about it before we started the pod. About you said someone was taking words out of their vocabulary and not using them no more.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that out.
So what do you mean?
So like, for example, we talked about the tired.
I got you.
The word, right?
Yeah, I'm back with
the main thing with that is that like language itself is like a form of kind of creating yourself,
manifestation.
And yes, exactly. So like the words that you use on a daily basis, like they make you the person that you are. So if you say like I'm a stupid person, you become a stupid person because that's what you keep saying to yourself. And when you say I'm stupid, then all the things that relate to a stupid person, you become that. You start attracting that or falling into that category, that hole. So the same thing with the word tired. You say you're tired, so your brain knows what tired means. Therefore, the word sends the signal to the brain.
I guess we feel
the
like
brain
this.
now sends all the chemicals, the whatever melatonin chemical, whatever the chemical is that makes you lazy, tired, comfortable. It sends it through the body because you said the word. The brain received it. When it received it, it sent it to the rest of the body. So you're essentially telling your brain, hey, we're tired. Make everything comfortable. And then, I'm tired. I don't want to do nothing today. But you just slept 8 hours. What are you talking about?
It's feeding itself.
Yeah, and you have to just say different things to yourself. I'm not saying that theory is correct. What I am saying is a theory that to me makes sense because anytime, and I feel like this happened often, like growing up, like anytime that I wanted something, I would be able to do it or get it the moment that I said I'm gonna do it or get it. I remember I was working in the kitchen at TGI Fridays as a cook, and one of the cooks that was there, he used to make fun of me because I was new and I sucked. I wasn't that good. So he would make fun of me, and jokingly, I said to him one day I'm gonna be your boss. But I was joking. That was a joke because I feel like when he was messing with me, we were just kind of joking around back and forth. And I said that to him. I was like, all right, watch. One day I'm going to be your boss. I ended up being the kitchen manager for that same restaurant and being his boss. It wasn't something that I planned. It wasn't something that I set out to do. Like, I'm going to be his boss one day and show him. It wasn't that.
No,
It was just me saying that. I feel like I sent a signal that had a ripple effect going down the line where everything else that I did was relating to being the boss of the restaurant eventually at one point to be his boss. Not that I wanted that. I just set myself on that trajectory, like by mistake. And that's just one example.
Now
you know what I'm saying?
The only thing that plays in his head now is, do you remember?
Yeah, that's crazy. And back
that's good. That's wild though.
Because I was gonna say back then, like if I'm looking back, you probably didn't have the same mentality that you have now.
Absolutely not.
And you was just
I was just doing. But that happens.
So the wise.
So
the wise, man.
That happens to a lot of young teenage people. When you're a teenager, they say that that's when you are like the most powerful, the strongest, right? Because your brain is so strong to create this magnet towards whatever piece of metal, which is the metal meaning your goal that you want to attract, that you want to get to. So when you're a teenager, you're most powerful. And what we do is we kind of waste it. We throw it away. We chase girls. We chase drugs. Yeah. We chase a bunch of other things that are not, they don't bring us any they give us temporary gratification. You know what I'm saying? So once we get it, I mean, like, if you think about any girl that you ever wanted, like in high school or something, and then like you went after her, if you got her, once you got her, didn't you feel like
it's because she wasn't the same girl that you built up in your mind?
No, like you had this infatuation about this person.
You built her up to be better than you put
and
it in.
And then once you got it was like, damn, pussy sucked.
Yeah.
Right? Like
I want to say it like that.
But not to disrespect. I'm giving an example.
I don't want to say facts, But I was expecting a Ferrari, and you know what I'm saying, I hopped in a Honda. It was okay. I got to my destination.
Like a Ford.
Shout out to Ford. Shout out to Ford.
American made.
We'll take electric cars if we sell them, man.
But yeah, the point is that like
save us.
you're able to do that. Like you're able to have like this magnet connection with whatever you want when you're at any age. That's the thing. It's at any age, but you're your most powerful when you're a teenager, when you're hungry, when you're aggressive,
when your
hormones are strong as hell, and you're still like about everything. When you think you're invincible, because you really are. If you start saying that to yourself, guess what? You start working out every day. You start like whatever challenges coming your way, you start like addressing them like aggressively, makes you invincible, like makes you tough. You start going through like tough situations and creating this persona that's invincible.
And at that age,
we all die eventually.
Right.
But essentially you're creating that like that strength inside of yourself.
And at that age, whatever mistakes you haven't made yet, you don't have to fear for them because you haven't made those mistakes.
You don't know they're going to be mistakes.
Have a group of friends that's way older to the point where they've been through those things, and then you might get Titi being like, "Don't you do that," because but at that point you're like, Titi, back up because I'm invincible. You know what I'm saying? So,
and I think that's a good point is to like have good older guidance. But at the same time, I think that can backfire sometimes.
No, that's actually not what I was trying to go to. It's having the courage to try stuff because you don't have a fear for it yet because you haven't been through it. Right? Been through the repercussions of just, you know how they're like, oh, to the young, they're always like, yo, make as many mistakes that, not go out, but be okay making mistakes. Try. Basically what they're telling you is, try everything.
Trial and error.
Trial and error all the way. Why? Because and you're a teen. You don't have that fear of, I don't want to try this because I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Your brain's not working like that at that moment. Generally, right? Your brain's still not working at that. You're just thinking of that you want, or I want to be famous, or I want to play piano. I want to be in the street playing piano. Blah blah blah. Okay, you're not thinking about the bad part of it, if there's a bad part with whatever it is we're talking about. I'm not coming at your piano, bro. You can relax. Don't look at me like that.
I didn't think you were coming at my piano.
Rather than someone older about to try something, is like, and then the fears creep into their mind because they've seen more of the world. So they're like, oh, but what if like such and such, I don't make it, because that's wrong already, right?
Well, the thing is, when you say age too, that kind of depends, right? Because some people experience faster than others, right? But yes, essentially, I think like as a teenager, it's good to have. I think it's good to have a good mentor. I don't think it's good to have just like older companion completely, because what happens is that their experiences might have not worked out for them, and then they instill that same kind of like downplay or the lack of energy that you need, motivation that you need to be able to pursue those things fully. Yeah. Because anyone can be successful at anything that they choose. But the moment that someone puts it in your head that, yo, but I tried that and it's not going to work.
So you brainwash yourself out of the opportunity.
Yeah, you're basically telling that 13, 14-year-old person that, yo, I tried being a basketball player and I couldn't, so I wouldn't try that if I was you. That boy 13, man. Jordan was what? High school when freshman team
like
when he got kicked out. That's about 13, 14. And who's Jordan today? You don't even play sport, but you know Jordan.
I know Jordan, yeah.
Right? So that's my point, is that you can't say that to a young person.
That was from the heart, bro. That was a laugh from the heart. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But you can't say that to a young person, because essentially a young person has everything that it takes to be able to achieve anything in life. Man. Anything. They just have to put their mind to it, and every single day just go after that 1% at a time.
Word.
By the time they are a certain age, they will have everything they need and experience to be able to achieve that goal.
Yeah, man. Parents, stop killing your kids' dreams, man. Let them dream, man.
Shout out to parents that let kids dream.
Very few of y'all. Very few
Very
of y'all.
few of y'all.
But we appreciate y'all over here at the JURP podcast. So since you're
Love
here,
y'all.
you can like, share, and subscribe and be part of this journey with us. Thank you. We appreciate it.
They still asking.
One time, man.
With the bars, you about to...
Oh, no, I just wanted to say magic. Magic.
It's Tahiti, baby.
Yeah, man. Word.
But yeah, man. Essentially, like let this young people let them grow, man. Let them experience. You know, motivate them.
Don't be scared of making
Inspire
mistakes.
them.
As long as it's working towards what you want to work towards, and it's something that's gonna help you grow in whatever aspect. Make those mistakes, because that's how you get there. Success is not this. Success is this.
Damn.
And then I don't know where it's like. Pop.
What, you a dancer?
Success is not a straight line. That's what I'm trying to get at. And I feel like what becomes more real is that before you start something, you're thinking about the end goal. You're thinking how long it's going to take. And you're thinking, you might think like, I want to make this happen in the shortest time as possible. As you should, is what makes sense. But the moment, it's kind of like the moment you stop thinking about time, which is a concept and a construct made by man. And you just work on getting better at that, like you said, right? Getting better at that. By the time you get there, you look back, it's like, damn, I know how much time passed. In a way, rather than your worries before you started, like, yo, I want to get there in a month.
Word. I'm with you, man. I'm gonna fight your fight with you, man.
Dramatic pause.
Word. If you want to do something, go do it, man. Stop making excuses.
Word. Yeah, you sound funny, man.
Rem, are you here or are you not here right now?
I'm not here right now.
Why you not here with us, bro?
I'm hearing y'all. I just like not here.
What do you on?
How come you're not here?
The smoke or
No, I don't do the smoke, man.
Okay.
I took an Eddie, man. It's been a couple days. I was like, let me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm hanging out with the guys. Let me take one, man.
I'm with you, bro. I'm more of an Eddie guy now. And I might hit the vape, once or twice.
Yeah, man.
I'm a vapor.
He's a vapor, man.
And this show got everything. We just get motivation. Now we're talking about something.
I'm not having no gummies, no shot.
No.
Nah.
What's off-putting about them?
They make me too high. I'm like, why am I up here?
Yeah,
I don't need to be up here.
Tell me about it.
I don't like height stuff that much, bro.
He's over there right now, bro.
That's my point. I don't want to be up there, bro.
I'm like 9 feet tall right now.
I like it as an end of the day thing where I don't gotta leave my house no more. The Eddie, the vape, I might still leave the house, whatever. But the Eddie, I don't want to take it with me to no activity. I've you know what I'm saying? I've done that, and then the whole day just turns into something else. I like being home. Okay, if I pass out in the couch, you know what I'm saying, with my head like that, I'm good, bro. Nobody gonna bother me. Nobody gonna judge me. I'm gonna be there till tomorrow.
Word.
Yeah, but imagine doing that in like a park bench.
I take mines for either like relaxing at the end of the night or for fitness purposes, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know what that second part means, so I was just with you.
I took one in the gym the other day. I'm like, damn, this is not gonna be good, bro, because it kicked in like when I was starting to lift heavy.
Oh.
Yeah. No, not mid rep, and for some reason I was able to lift heavier. I'm like, oh, this is weird.
Really? It didn't make you like, it didn't calm you to the point where
it gave me an extra boost.
But you're essentially able to lift more than you lift now. It's in your head that you can't. That's another thing that
except
just
when my
lives in your
shoulder
head.
breaks, but
well, yeah, that part's different. When your body says we're done, we're done.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably what it was. You took that gummy, your brain was probably like, oh, this is light.
Yeah.
This is light.
And I think because I had the working out on my mind, like that's what I went there for, like to motivate myself, work out. I think the edible just added to it.
My boy Eddie, my boy a whole Eddie Batarian now.
Yeah,
no pescatarian, no veggies.
Eddie Batarian. And I took it in the morning with no food.
You wild?
Yeah.
And then went and
You're Eddie Batarian.
I'm wild. I was like, nah, let me try this out. Let me see how this hits.
How'd your day fit? Was your day that much longer?
I had the happiest day of my life.
I was so happy.
I'm like, damn, I'm never this happy. I was like, I'm usually like a calm happy.
Yeah.
You know, the calm happy. Like you wake up like, okay,
I'm
I'm
cool
gonna
and
do this.
collected, yeah.
I'm gonna do that. I was like, damn, this a good ass day.
Couldn't stop grinning.
It was only 2:00 in the afternoon. I'm like, this a good ass. I had a good ass day. It was 2 p.m. I'm like, this is the greatest day ever.
That's funny. That's fire.
Yeah.
I guess the effects are user based.
Yeah.
Cause like, look, you had the best day ever.
Best day of my life.
And then if
I would
you were
live
to
through
take
a
one
nightmare.
that early, yeah.
I'm like, yo, what's happening? Why is the world moving?
Yeah, I feel like I would.
Are we having an earthquake?
Ultimately, I would feel like, damn, man. Now I got no choice but to. I know it's mental. I know it's just a habit I have. I'm like, damn. Now I have no choice to do edible related activities like sit on the couch.
Yeah, word.
That's fire though.
I
See,
don't know,
you
man.
took that, and then that's your fuel.
Yeah.
And I've never seen you sober since. Nah, I'm like,
Word. I mean, nah, for real. That was the first. That was real happy because my bad.
No, you good.
One of the things it says on like that specific brand
Yeah.
is that it gives you happiness.
Yeah,
That's why I took it. I'm like, let me.
Yeah, that's why I love like the official. There's the official. I was about to curse. The official stuff, because you know what they're telling you is what it is. It's not some guy making up. Oh, so what's this one this time, bro? This the purple Batman. You know, it's not anything like that.
It gives you wings.
It gives you wings, and then it does the opposite. You go straight to sleep or something. You know?
But yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I might try it again one day. It's not gonna be anytime soon, but. Oh, because I ran out. But but I'm gonna take a little break, man. I'm gonna take a little break, man, because I'm gonna do these manifestations. I'm trying to do affirmations, whatever it's called, man. I got it.
No,
I'm here, but I'm not here.
You can do affirmations and partake. I'll say this, bro. I'll say this. From knowing you the time that I've known you, you've never been like a heavy drinker guy.
Yeah, I'm not really into
And I haven't really seen a bigger backlash of, you know, with edibles. What it does to you, it's never been a worse effect that what I've seen a heavy drinker drink and how they end up. Does that make sense?
Word.
Yeah, you just said you had the best day of your life. You went to the gym. You went harder. How can I look at, you know what I'm saying? How could I? I would never, because I do it too, you feel me? But how could anybody, having that knowledge, say that it's really, like, bad for you?
Word. How was it?
Yeah, those are different times. Yo, my mama tried it, man. It's different times, bro.
Are edibles supposed to be bad for you?
What?
Are edibles supposed
I don't
to?
see the
No. I don't see the bad. I'm
never
talking more
done
of the old guard. They used to.
The gatekeepers.
Yeah, the gatekeepers.
The gatekeepers.
They used to badmouth the devil's lettuce. You know.
Word. I haven't done my research on it, but I don't think it's bad. I can't see there nothing being bad. It's a gummy, like, you know.
Well,
All right, there has to be more reasoning than that, but I also don't see what's bad with it.
From my point of view.
Like, how could it be bad? It's like this size. Yeah, you know what else is this size? Most drugs, bro.
Don't listen to me. I'm not good right now. But I'm happy, though.
Word.
You can't match this happy,
that's
man.
Importante.
But yeah, man. So, I don't know. I'm not recommending it, but it was fun for me. I had a great day. And yeah, man, it's life, man.
I wouldn't want to recommend it because certain people abuse stuff and certain people don't. For the ones that don't, it might prove to be something good if it fits in their life.
Are you sponsoring this right now?
Use moderation.
I'm not sponsoring. I'm not sponsoring. But what I am saying is, for the certain types that it might benefit, go for it. But I don't know who those types are, so you got to figure it out, play it. I'm basically telling you to figure it out without telling you to
you
do
trying
anything.
to sell him something without selling him something, man.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Hey, man.
Guilt free.
The only thing we're selling is an experience.
Yeah. Ooh, hey, yo. And I'm going to do it in your accent. Bars of the day. Rem. The only thing we're selling is an experience.
Yeah. And that wasn't for anybody, man. That's just, I'm funny. I like doing voices.
Good old-fashioned voices.
But yeah, man. What else? We didn't even have a list today.
Do you guys want to give your quick take on the hurricane
No.
that just hit Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah,
I think you, of all people, should, you know?
Well, let me
Yeah.
get mine out the way first.
That's the thing about life. I don't got to do what you know. I was going to do it, but you told me that I should. I don't want to do it anymore. No, I'm like,
Do whatever you want, bro.
No,
This
I
your
want to. I
show.
want to. Come on, man. This is our show.
Yeah,
man.
but this is your show. They can't tell you nothing. You're allowed
on,
to do
bro.
whatever you want.
Come on, bro. This is your moment and
right.
it's golden, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you know, right?
So
Living my life like
damn.
it's golden. I'm going to interrupt. Go
Living my
ahead.
life like we're gonna get sued.
Yeah,
lawyer.
talk about this. Yeah, my fault.
Hit up the lawyer, man.
Talk about this. Talk about this hurricane.
Lawyer. Hey man, I just want to give my prayers to Puerto Rico, man. I'm with y'all, man. Like, hope you know. It's bad, so I don't even want to say hope it doesn't get worse because it's like really bad, right?
Well, yeah. No,
Yeah.
hope everybody's good. Who's
Hope
not
everyone's
good,
man.
hope you get good soon. Or
yeah,
you know.
man. Yeah, I seen somebody posted like different areas of
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, and I was like, man.
Did you see the mudslides?
Yeah, I saw the
It was
mudslides.
bad.
Yeah,
the
those
pictures.
were. Sorry, go ahead.
The pictures that I don't know if we saw the same. It was like a different. They were showing different places.
I feel like people were
Yeah.
posting generally the same. Yeah.
So they just look really bad, bro. Like flooded, like it's more water than anything. You know what I'm saying? Everything floating around. Like you see people out there like
yeah, bro.
grabbing on and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
It was really sad to see that.
Wait, what do you like? People outside during the hurricane or during the like?
In the
I didn't
water.
see it, so I don't know.
Like there's a lot of floods. With
Well,
people in the water.
yeah.
I saw people in the water in the pictures I saw.
Oh shit!
Like just swimming.
Yeah, people had whole houses destroyed. Roads that let's say were like on a kind of like on a cliff or just on an elevated terrain, like with the mudslides and stuff, were like cut off. You know, certain people couldn't drive out of their town or whatever it was because of the amount of water that was
building up.
That was building up. Yeah.
Damn, bro, that sucks, man.
And on top of that, I don't want to get too much into it, but on top of that, a faulty grid to the point that it is, you know, that's a whole nother conversation. That doesn't help either. So it just prolongs whatever damage was done. It prolongs the time in which it should get fixed. You know, it's crazy. I saw a picture day after a hurricane of a Puerto Rican person posted it. Actually, pretty funny person. They posted a picture that said it was like China, and it said the date, and it was a big crater like on the middle of the road. It was kind of like a sinkhole, and that part is unfortunate. But it showed the date, and then it showed the date probably like 10, 15 days later. A lot of like construction equipment around it, and the sinkhole covered, and new road paved and everything.
Nice.
And then it was a picture and the person was like me as a kid, and it's the person standing next to like a pothole, a regular pothole, not like some disaster thing. A regular pothole. It wasn't regular because that joint looked crazy, but it was from like wear and tear, and the person next to it as a baby like this. And then the date, it was years later, like actual, and the person, like, you know, grown as they are now, and the same pothole still there.
Dang.
And that just kind of speaks to
in
how
Puerto Rico?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but
Gotcha.
it seemed like to be in a place that didn't have like that much resources, and
they don't attend to those problems right away.
Yeah, they don't attend to those problems right away. And I guess the gist of the picture is, you know, how quick can your community or your government, you know, the government agency can get the to fixing those problems. And Puerto Rico's looking pretty. I know we don't curse often, but it's pretty messed up, man.
So, all right, I got some questions around this.
Yeah.
All right, so because you mentioned the China sinkhole thing, do Chinese people pay taxes? I'm assuming they do, right?
I don't even know. Wait, ain't it a dictatorship?
It's a communist.
So don't they give everything to begin with, and then whatever they leave them with?
But then, all right, so then the government addresses those things right away because, you know, it's for the people,
Yeah.
right? damn, it makes me question like the good and bad of different ways that some societies are run, because like
in our perspective
yeah,
them.
exactly, because like in the event of a tragedy, right, you just said it, the government will step in 3 days later, fix it back to normal, you know, condolences to the dead, the one living here, we put everything back, you're good to go. But in order for you to have that commodity, because that's what it is, right, you need
the rest of your life, you need to be okay with the government leveling what you get paid, regardless how much more you do than the next person.
Exactly.
Which I don't know, you know.
Right. So then you come to this country and we pay taxes, and the government provides certain services and things that I'll speak for myself, I take for granted, right? But in the event of a necessity, right, I paid my taxes, they'll, I guess, hopefully step up and right.
But it's a hit or miss.
But then you go to like a country where none of that is like a thing, and you're like, oh no, we're great, we don't have to pay taxes, we don't do this, we're not under a communist dictatorship, whatever. But then the tragedy happens,
and it looks like it looks like it looks like Mad Max. It's just post-apocalyptic.
It's like, oh, tragedy se quedó así. Like there's no way of fixing it.
Yeah.
So it's like it's good and bad in both, right? There's like a two sides to that coin, and it's like, damn, which one is better?
I guess what are you more? Not you specifically, but I guess it boils down to the person being. It's like, what are you more okay with? Because, like you said, if both got bad sides, which I think they do, or more
both
than
are good and both are bad.
Yeah, exactly. So it's what are you okay with, so you can enjoy what you want.
Yeah.
Right. Let's say Canada, for example. A boot. Damn, we just offended the whole damn.
I don't offend nobody. That's the thing they say.
They don't have a army. What they gonna do? The bottle bleeped me. Probably didn't. But let's look at them. I have a friend, shout out Dizzy, right? Shout him out. He lived in Jersey, and he moved he actually moved to Canada.
Damn.
And just recently he moved back. His experience over there, he said that the first thing you feel is those taxes. Right, the first thing you feel, that's like rakatang, right? But once you get over that sting and you think about it, like their medical is strong.
It's free healthcare.
It's free health. Yeah, it's not really free. That's just how they.
Well, you pay it in taxes, but it's free in the event that something tragic happens to you. You can just go to the doctor and you're covered.
So imagine the doctor not waiting as you're bleeding on the table, looking through your wallet to see if you got the coverage for him to operate on you or not, and then he just does.
Well, that's your life. That's the benefit of those societies, right? Is that like the doctors, the engineers, the people that are doing important things can focus on doing those things without worrying about the financial incentive of it.
Yes.
Because when you create a system where you need to be financially incentivized, you broke your leg, you go to the doctor, he's going to say, do you have insurance before I touch you? Right? Yeah. Bro, I'm about to die. I broke my leg. Fix it.
Okay, bro, take this penicillin, right? But that's still $10,000.
Right? But then if you're in a different society, let's say like Canada, you break your leg, you just go to the doctor. He's just like, oh my God, I need to take care of you.
Yeah, he's not asking you anything.
He's worried about your well-being first rather than the financial incentive of it. But both of them are like, it's tricky, man, because you like, do you want to pay it up front, right, and take that L right away? Or do you want to wait until something tragic happens, you don't have the money?
It might be too late.
And you might just be screwed. And it's like, damn, what do I want? Do I want safety and security, or do I want freedom to do whatever I want?
Right. Because it's like you could live 90 years, 96. You could be 96 years old, right, and never had any major thing. You never had any major condition. Never broke.
Did you say 96 because of the Queen of England?
Yeah.
Is that what you said that? Okay.
Yeah. This is the first thing that came to mind, but yes. I was like, what's old? 96.
What was old?
Well, the number 96, 96 years of age for anybody. She was old. Yo, rest in peace, man. Come on.
Come on, man.
Respect the
How do
family.
y'all feel about the English Empire?
Don't steer us yet. Wait, let me
yet,
finish the
not
thought.
yet.
Well, we can get into that, man.
I don't, man. I want to go there one day. I don't want to get denied access.
Finish your
I'm
thought, bro.
trying to bring me back, coach. It could be 90 years they go by and you never had anything more than like an ingrown nail, right? And then you felt cheated out your government that you paid all this money all these years and you were just lucky enough to be very healthy. But what if you're one of those people that has that mentality to the core, to the point where, okay, no, I'm not going to abide by that. And you go the other route. And then, like you said, ultimately, you come across an unfortunate situation and you need help stat and you don't got it, player.
The other thing while you were saying that I thought about is like, yeah, you lived to 90 whatever, right? And nothing ever happened to you, but the money that you gave to the government wasn't just for you, it was for everybody else also.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's what it is. It's like we're gonna take more from everyone.
Yeah.
But it's for the collective. It's for everyone.
Yeah.
Right. So in the event that anyone gets hurt, it could be you paying your taxes in Trenton, but the person in Somerset gets hurt. They still get the same coverage, right?
Yeah.
So that's where it's like, all right, well, at least it's, I guess, going to a good cause. It's helping, it's having a positive effect in one way.
Which is a peace of mind for people with your mentality. I
didn't say that was my mentality. I'm giving all the cars. I'm putting all the cars on the
So
table.
is that your mentality?
I don't know.
You don't want to do it? Okay.
Because I don't know. I'm not selling you on a point here. I'm just giving you a different perspective because it triggered my brain.
Damn, it felt sellable, man, because it felt there was passion there.
I don't need
bro.
to. You go do your own research and decide what it is that you believe
Well, that
in.
should always be the rule.
I'm gonna stay my ass on this side of the phone and follow whatever my beliefs are.
We're just opening your mind to different probabilities.
There's
It's up
different
to you.
ways to look at
Don't
it,
be so lazy
objectively.
that you expect us to choose for you, because then what happens is the jerk boy said no. No jerk boy said.
Especially you out here accusing them. You ain't even.
Yeah, bro.
No, I didn't accuse you. I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean to accuse you. For anybody thinking how you're saying, then that's cool. But I guess the other part of the shoe is
because there's different ways to.
the other part of the shoe is. That's my money, man. I can spend it on my family, my friends. Fuck everybody else is something.
See, but that's also like a selfish trait when you know all of those things and you still like fuck them all, because you got to think like, yo, maybe it's not for you, but maybe it'll be for your mom.
Yeah,
maybe it'll be for your kids, right? So maybe it'll be for your kids. Maybe it'll be for your wife. What are you on? Fuck her too. I hate that bitch. But, right? Like,
funny.
My point is that you can't really like selfishly look at it when you have the information. If you don't know the information and you're like, oh no, fuck everything. But then when somebody provides the information to you and you still think, but that's my money. Exactly. You're no longer unaware. You can't pretend naive anymore. Like, you know now. Right? So I think at that point, it's more like weigh your options down. I also think like give people a choice. Like, I hate the fact that we don't have choices in a lot of decisions, right? Okay, maybe I don't want my taxes to go to that. That's fine. But when something happens to you, you're one of those people that doesn't get the benefits.
Yeah, you're opt out for that. Yeah.
But then if you opt into it and you do give more of your taxes when something does happen to you, you cover. Hey, come on in. Don't worry about that leg, man. We'll put a new one on you.
Yeah.
But if you want to be a dickhead about it, right? Don't come in here with all that. Like, if you ain't got no insurance, no money, bro, fuck your leg. Go walk your ass home. I don't care.
Because you know how I think about it? It's like, damn, it might not be me, but like you said, it might be my mom. It's like seeing somebody on the side of the road with their car and they need to change the tire. They don't know how to do it. And you about to stop, and then let's say somebody's in the car with you and they tried to talk you out of it. Let's just say, for example, right? Random person, it doesn't matter. We're not talking about anybody, but what you gonna stop for? Fuck them. The same mentality of essentially what you're saying. But then the next day that happens to that person, and what they're gonna want is, or what would be fortunate to happen in that situation is that a random Samaritan, just like me and that person in the car stop for the next one, stops for them, and then you pay it forward. But that is a thought process that you need, that people need to
that's
collectively
the
think about that.
karmic effect of the universe, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you do something good for someone,
Yeah.
maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the day after, but eventually down the line, someone will come and do something nice for you when you're in need.
Yeah.
So it's all gonna come back around for you. Now, if you keep driving, right, eventually someone else is just gonna keep driving past you. And it's the, like I said, it's just karma. And that part actually sucks, man, because we and I think every human is guilty of this, but I'll speak for me. I've done things without knowledge before, right? That I'm like, damn, that's gonna come back and bite me in the ass later on. Now that I have the knowledge of certain things, it's like, damn, that sucked. I hate that I did that because eventually it's gonna happen like this. But
I think it's deeper than just the action. It's your mental with the action.
Well, karma doesn't give a fuck about that. It's a matter of the way your intentions are set. Is the energy you're sending? That energy is just gonna rotate.
But that's what I'm saying. Energy and intention come from here.
Well, when you do it, right? When you do it, you already created that. You sent that energy going, and now that energy is just running. As the energy is running, you're living. You get the knowledge. You're like, damn, really? That's like that? Oh, damn. Oh, the energy's running back around, ain't she?
You start running from it.
Is this karma calling?
Karma.
Yeah, man.
No te alarma. Yeah, man.
Karma te un rato. And make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Word, man. Go get you some knowledge if you ain't got none, man. Matter of fact, I'm selling knowledge, man. $9.99, man. It's on the link in the description, man.
Hit the Amazon link down below.
Word. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key.
Shout out on sellable knowledge, man.
Yeah. Shout out to me for being hot half the episode. Well, the whole episode, to be honest.
Yeah, really. So Ren, what do you think of karma?
I think if you do bad things, it might come back to get you, man. So don't do bad things. Be nice to people. Be kind, man.
The good also comes back.
Well, yeah. If you do good things, then that's what I said. Don't do bad things. Do good things for people, and then good comes back, man.
Word.
There's good karma and there's bad karma. There's good karma.
You guys think there's anyone in history who has like done all good things and never had good karma? Like their life just kept being shitty, and like they just kept doing the right things, and always their life got worse.
I feel like there's some unfortunate souls.
So doesn't that kind of the bulk of the whole karma thing?
Yes, but I also feel like in everything there's outliers. There is exceptions to every rule in anything that you want to talk about. There's always an exception.
There's always someone else to blame.
That I didn't say that, but there's
that's what it sounds like.
No
comment.
No, meaning when somebody says knowledge of speaks knowledge about a subject or something, it is never true for that entire population or location or whatever it is that they're talking about. There's always an exception. So do I think there's exceptions to the rule? Yes, but if however old the earth is and the amount of people that have lived there, live here now, and will live here, right? If in all of that, only like 3 poor souls, karma didn't work out for them regardless of what they was doing. Listen, player, you just got dealt shit hands, you heard? That's still, I feel like that still makes the rule true. I don't feel like that debunks the whole karma thing. If the percentage of people that wasn't true for is way smaller than the total amount, I would say. Did I do too much? Shut up.
I don't know. I just think it sucks though.
Yeah, it sucks.
Because go ahead.
That would be
I was gonna say, if it's your time, bro. I think that's just the universe, man. I don't know if that makes sense.
But the question really was like someone, let's say Gandhi, right? Gandhi was like this person that was always positive, spreading peace and love, and like, do good things, do right things. So I'm assuming that he was doing good things, doing the right things.
Yeah.
But what if like I mean, now what if he got thrown in jail?
Yeah.
But then again, he got thrown in jail, came out, became president or like leader or king, whatever, of like India, whatever the title may be for them. So like, I guess that's the reward of it, right? Of like doing the right things for people.
Yeah,
and then
some people just might not
way.
live. Some people might not live
to get the reward.
see the karma come back. So that
maybe their family later on, like, right?
Or his people, his population, his race. You know what I'm saying?
His words.
We are all one. So
his words, they're still around.
Yeah,
right?
and then let's go to the other side of the coin. Wait, is this the layers? Let's peel one more. Let's get deeper. What if? Right, we look at somebody like that and we're like, damn, all that happened. And I'm not saying this about Gandhi. Please don't chase me off of Gandhi. I'm just saying in general.
Don't be
someone that in the public eye looked like they were making all the right moves, doing the right things. And deep down behind some doors, they was doing some messed up things. Or their intentions weren't pure. If the intentions weren't pure, and we say that everything stems from the energy, which comes from the soul and the mind, right?
Yeah.
If your intentions which are here and here, and are what makes things move, essentially, right, aren't right to begin with, then that's also true that it doesn't matter how much good you appear to be doing, if where it stems from is rotten, it doesn't matter.
It's like, all right, so let's use the example of the car. That you mentioned earlier. So, person on the side of the road, you're driving by and like, I don't want to just leave him because if I leave him, karma's gonna come back and bite me. Fine, I'll pull over.
Yeah.
You get out the car. You need help.
Very like
right. You need help. Let me help you. You help him.
You're very bothered for somebody to help.
Have a good day, bro. Bye.
Yeah.
It's
or
like,
get in the car and then complain like, damn, they ain't even throw $20 my way or nothing, you know.
Or maybe try to charge him.
Yeah, try to charge him.
I help you, but you gotta give me 20.
Yeah.
Right. That's the wrong intention. You're not doing it.
You know what's more
heart.
evil than that? Hooking them in, like helping them first, and then be like, "That's gonna run your head this much." You never told me that before. Listen, somebody.
That's cold. That's cold.
That's ice cold. Yeah.
Yo, that's funny because today, before I got here, I wanted to go put air in my tire, and there was a guy there, and he was trying to get air in his tire, but he didn't know how to use, the free air ones.
Yeah.
They never work like 100%.
Yeah, you gotta play with it so the air get in there.
It ain't really free. You gonna have to work for it.
Yeah. Because nothing. Because nothing ain't really free.
Nothing in life is free, bro.
You don't pay for it one way or another.
Yeah. So there's two.
Thought you was coming in here to get free air.
There's two of the free air things. One of them didn't work, so he was using the only one. And I'm like, when I get there, I'm like, damn, I gotta hurry up. I gotta get to the pod. And he doesn't know what he's doing, but I'm being a little patient, And then he goes and he's like, yo, can you help me? Because I don't know how to do this. So then I went and saw how he was doing it. He was doing it right. So yo, you gotta tweak it a little bit, and then it works. So he didn't know. I did it for him, and then his tire got pumped.
Inflated,
yeah. And I was like, oh, that's pretty good. The old me would have been like, man, if you don't hurry up with this shit, man, I gotta fucking go.
So let me
ask for help. I would have been like, bro, just hurry up, or I would,
Okay, so the gist of it, right? There's more layers here. Let me peel one more.
Peel one back.
Let me peel one more.
Yo.
Did you help him in that crucial moment because you wanted to get here, or this poor man needs help? Or a little bit of both, because we're human.
A little bit of both.
Okay, that's fair.
I had to go.
That would have been me.
And I wanted to help him out because he didn't know what he was doing.
Help you out because I need to go.
And I felt bad that he didn't know that the free air things, you got to tweak them a little bit. Anyone out there using the free airs, man, you know where they at.
Bars.
You know where they at. It says free air.
Rep. Anyone out there using the free air thingies, you gotta tweak them.
I'm proud of you for not asking him for 20. Bro.
Yeah, I'm probably not charging.
Yeah,
he was already using the free air, so that asking him for 20 is going. It's over the top, bro. Good for you, man.
I wasn't gonna do that.
And I'm even more. Yeah, I'm proud of you too, bro. I'm even more proud that you ain't do it. That you ain't help him first, and then still did what NF said. Like charge him after. He ain't got no choice because you helped him.
Nah, that would have been crazy.
Dude, look here, play it. Look
Ice
here.
cold.
I still
Look
got
at
Yeah,
here,
ice
pimpin'.
cold.
Look at here, pimpin'.
Now look here, pimpin'. I got
Word.
bills to pay. You done made me waste 10 minutes.
Now the next time I got a construction vest in the car, so I'm gonna just throw that on and then just be like, "Yo, I just worked for you, bro. You gotta pay. You see the vest, and then you gotta pay."
Dang.
It's like, no, I'm not doing that.
Don't tarnish your karma, man.
Shout
You
out
got
to
that.
the buena karma.
Yeah, shout out to Buena Karma.
Mira karma, echa pa' acá. But yeah, that's I don't know, just random questions, man, and things that I guess I dwell on
No.
because a lot of things just don't make sense to me, man. A
Yeah.
lot of things, like I get confused with just the concept of breathing sometimes. I'm like, yo, what's happening, man? Like, why do I need to inhale this?
Is it
substance?
is it fun to you to be curious about those things, or am I getting a little too nerdy? Okay, is it fun for you to ponder? Fun.
It's fun.
Do you enjoy pondering of those things and thinking how they work
Not too fond of this topic.
and figuring out like that and human behavior? I love. I could talk for hours. Clearly.
We know.
We know.
It's been an hour and some of you talking.
Oh,
bro.
then we're gonna wrap it up right here.
No, that wasn't a wrap you up. That was just
No, you right though.
just a random episode,
Do
man.
you guys think like that, like outlandish shit, like random things,
All the time.
like that are like just wonders? Because that's what they are. They're just wonders. I don't need to solve them. They don't need a solution.
Yeah.
They just go through my head. My whole life pauses, and I have to dwell on it for a second and be like, wait. Is the planet rotating or like?
Wait.
Are we still? What's
Yeah.
happening?
Yeah, that's how I live my life. I love that. That's what I'm saying. Just wondering about. But look. You know, satisfy my curiosity is my own answer, and that is wrong. Because sometimes I don't have anything to base what I think is the reason something happens. I'm like
no facts.
Like if no, we don't need the facts. We don't do that. It's solely entertainment up here. No, for real life, yeah. But for those moments that I'm having that question, I'm like, damn, how is this? Blah blah blah. Or this person did this. I wonder why they did that. As long as I can come up with like at least 2 or 3 good ass valid reasons or excuses. Reasons or excuses to why that person did that messed up thing, or why this happened in this location, or why this person did this great good thing and this and that or whatever. Any of those whys, right? As long as I get a few quick reasons that are just for me. I'm not saying that they're right or that they even make sense. As long as they satisfy the hunger up here of the wonder, and I'm like, yeah, he did kill that guy because he went out with his girl. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Ren, what about you? You have those moments?
Of like curiosity.
Yeah, random wonders.
Remden wonders. All right, first time.
I guess for myself, but it's kind of like different.
But never about the world or like just stuff.
Not really about the world, because I'd be too lost in like
Yourself.
thinking about my own like stuff. So like, and I feel like that's bad to not think about what's going on in the world, because it's good to know.
I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
I think too much knowing about the world kind of interferes too much.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's not really something that like I'm more into like my thoughts.
Yeah.
I guess in a way.
How about this? If you're always thinking about yourself, at least you know someone's always thinking about you.
Bars.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said, damn.
Hit that bars one time on him.
Yeah. You allowed to hit bars on your bars.
I know. Can y'all say it for me? That sounds
Actually,
crazy.
you gotta do that.
Bars of the day.
No.
EOC.
Yeah, I think that's important, bro. I think it's important to like analyze everything. Not over analyze. Analyze. So give it some thought to get understanding for yourself.
Be curious.
And then move on. The moment you are overthinking, over analyzing, bro, you're doing too much. You're too high. Come back.
Time, which
right?
is a construct.
But I don't know. I think it's good to like analyze everything, question everything. And it's weird. I think my science teacher back in like middle school used to tell us that in the class, but because I didn't listen or paid attention, it went over my head. Right. But now, like, as I'm getting older, I'm realizing like, yo, all of that just made sense. Oh my God, my teachers were right. I should have listened. Like to a lot of things, not everything. Some things like, get out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, like sometimes, bro, you gotta like question everything, because everything is really made up as time is going. People are just making shit up. So as time is going, they're selling you on all these ideas, all these concepts, all this better way of living, better way of doing things. And like, you have to wonder, like, maybe that's the best way for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, just little things, man, like that trigger your brain, that you question, that make you go like, wait, you should do some research on that before you proceed when somebody's selling you on it. Because
a lot of people fail to do that.
Let's say the vegetarian, vegan movement, whatever. The next thing they're trying to do is sell people bugs and crickets. They're trying to push that. That's the thing.
I ain't doing
that. No, I'm not.
Don't look at me like that, man.
Yeah.
I'm pescatarian, bro.
And I don't even know if it's like in the United States. I'm pretty sure it's gonna make its way here, but I think in Canada, there's some places where this is already a thing, where they're saying that.
Sorry, bro. I killed one. There you go. For your diet, bro.
That's foul, bro.
That's bad karma, man.
Yeah. You're gonna end up eating crickets. But I think it's crazy, bro. So like when somebody's selling you on this, you should at least be like, wait, should I really be eating that? And why should I be eating that? Because what they're trying to do is say that we shouldn't be eating meat. We shouldn't be eating steak and all this delicious food that like I dream about. It's like why can I not eat steak?
I dream about it.
I gotta eat crickets and bugs. Why? You know, if you just like comply, they gonna send you on whatever path they want you on.
Yeah.
They own you. Once
and
you
now
just
you're
start
helping
complying,
somebody else's agenda, man.
Whatever it may be. You may be helping their pockets. Maybe they have a cricket farm they're trying to push. You feel me? Like, you don't know, bro.
They're cheap to grow, but the return is crazy.
They selling out wild. We need more people down here.
Nah, that's wicked.
But it's
Crickets
I don't know.
are wicked.
For me, man, it's just like overall the concept of anything and everything. I question. I move forward. I don't dwell on it, but I question it, especially when I hit like a little stumble along the way. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Why that happen? If so and so said that, you know what I'm saying? Like once I start putting those things together, my brain goes, no, backtrack, figure that shit out. We ain't going nowhere until you solve that.
And a lot of times
puzzle.
it goes way further back than what you thought.
Yeah. It started when you were little. You don't even know.
I love it, man.
Oh, eating salad is great. It keeps your diet up. How do I know that?
Yeah.
How do I know that? Maybe you brainwashed me when I was a child. Now I'm over here, all grass eater. Like, no, bro.
What is it? What if nutrition sits on the taste buds and I'm over here eating leaves, bro? Come on, man. Okay, that's been proven. That's not that.
But exactly. Some of those things have been proven. So like, we can't really argue them.
Throw away your logic for a second.
But in some instances, you can question some things that are like, you know what I'm saying? And you have to, man. You as a human being on this planet, that is your right to question every single thing that is presented to you, because everybody else is just assuming and then selling you on it. It made sense to 25 people, so now it makes sense to everybody. No, just because it made sense to all of y'all, because y'all got one perspective, doesn't mean that it's gonna make sense to the rest.
Because one liar came and he lied a little too good, and
he might have not been lying.
He spawned a whole generation.
That could have been his truth.
Oh, that's true.
And that is fine. That's your problem.
That's your problem.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, all in all, man, just like, hey, if you're still with us, question everything, man. Question this podcast right now if you want to. But in the meantime, you don't have to question, like, sharing, and subscribing, and commenting below what kind of junk y'all questioning out there.
And there should be no question about that,
man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, facts.
And if you ain't tell Titi yet, make sure you tell Titi, man.
Yeah, come on, man. She's dying to know, bro.
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Man. I just told her stop texting me to text y'all directly, because y'all just rude at this point. At this point, like it's been what, 2 months, 3 months, and she's still asking me, bro. Just send it. Stop playing. Send it.
Yeah.
Mándalo. If you don't speak English, mándalo. Yeah. Send it. She waiting.
Yeah.
Podcast, man.
And with that,
paranormal activity, man.
Word. Then we pod a normal. Yo, man, I got it. Yep, in the air with it.
That's all I got this episode.
Yeah.
Bars. I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, it's too late. I saw that whole thing. That's on video.
That's
That
on video.
lingered,
That's for later.
I'm sorry.
That's
bro.
great.
What is fair time to consider being like, dang, you left me hanging?
Yo. Yeah, peeped. Oh, we talked about it. Rem's mom playing me at the end of the video.
Oh wait, so it goes down to how they
Oh,
raise
it's
your
in the
kids. So you
roots.
just left me hanging too. Nah, I'm playing. You never
It's
let
in
me
the
hang.
roots.
You're like,
Bro, that's not your fault. That's not.
Make sure you
in my head.
for the camera, bro. For the camera.
That's not your fault, bro.
I gave
That's
her
not-
a whole
you never
high
had a
five for
chance.
like 10 minutes. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, it's reverse psychology.
Yeah. No, but I get it. Also, people back in our countries, like, they don't high five like that.
Now they hug and kiss. I get
Yeah.
that. But the thing is that I was sitting there waiting and looking at her into her soul. And she had no knowledge that I was looking and my hand was getting tired.
Bro,
And I'm like, five myself then.
She get the sunglasses with the cigarette. For
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to
cool.
meme it, bro.
Yeah,
Alright,
word.
man.
Word. I think we've said a whole lot of nothing and
Yeah,
everything.
we talked
Talk way too much in
A
this
random
one.
episode. This one had a lot of randomness.
Bro, this is why my brain
Nah,
be
this the
like
karmic soul.
24/7.
Karma soul.
Karmic
This
code.
this whole back and forth and diving into other stuff, this is how my brain works every day of all the time.
Good for you. You are a smart individual to question everything.
Yeah, you got knowledge, bro.
So the real question to y'all, nah, we out. I'm gonna say it, but don't answer, and then we out. Excuse
To
me.
them.
Yeah, to them and yeah.
Whoa!
Are we? Oh, wow, dang, that's how I know
late.
that's
Too
authentic,
late.
dude. It felt like I pressed the
did it
button.
already.
Yeah,
I
he did
felt
it
like
already.
he pressed the
Then fire. The real question before we leave to these beautiful people and to my brothers next to me is this world real? Is this world real or a simulation? And with that, don't you need to answer? Don't answer.
Simulation.
Yeah, simulation.
out.
Yeah. And with that, peace and love.
Peace and love, man.
We out. Get ahead of yourself, play.
Sonidos de la cultura.